Hi,
Stella.
Oh,
How
you
do
look
I
so
look?
beautiful. It's so
Really?
great to see you. Yes, you look so beautiful. We're sitting at the Soho Grand, and it's January 4th, and Jill and Marco and the kids are here from Milan visiting us, and I'm so thrilled to see Jill second time this year. First in our house on the first on New Year's Day, and now today having breakfast at this beautiful hotel. Angela is wearing my favorite sweater. Is the sweater from Berlin handmade stunning sweater. So Jill, honey, I wanted to ask you something.
Yes.
Can you tell me about your greatest wine experience you've ever had?
I think certainly one of them was in 1990, and it was in France, in the south of France, when I had been at the Cannes Film Festival for Variety, and my husband Marco came to meet me there, and then we drove into the hills, and we had an incredible lunch in the sun, way up on a hill at a fantastic restaurant by a famous chef whose name I can't remember. It's a famous restaurant. But it was this incredible vista, and we were so happy. And we had rosé, and that was the first time I had really paid any attention to rosé. Was that spring? It was May in Cannes. People drank it a lot, and I had always just had red or white, and I didn't really know rosé, but I had never realized it was interesting, and so there were so many kinds. Where I grew up, they called it blush, and it was kind of considered sort of silly. So
Yes.
It was sort of a discovery, and we had it there, and it's just the color, the sort of pale, not red, not white, just the pale pink. It's just beautiful. And I remember the color of that, and it will sort of be linked with that summer. And then we traveled along the coast of France together, and then drove back to Milan.
Oh, I
Where his
love that.
family is, and finished our vacation. We have a really beautiful picture of us, toasting. Some waiter must have taken it at that restaurant. That's sort of become iconic. Before we had kids, before everything, so we look really good.
You still look great.
Oh, thank you. And now rosé, now I love it. So it's sort of expanded my wine repertoire by a third.
Rosé is one of my
Yeah.
favorite styles of wines. If there's a resurgence in the U.S. for rosé, it's considered a serious wine again, and it's not silly. It's not made in a silly way.
No.
It's a beautiful wine, and it goes. It's good in any season, really. Not just for the summer, but it's a great way to cool off in the summer. But I like it all year round. Thank you so much for sharing that wonderful
My pleasure.
experience.